Few individuals are truly equipped to recognize when someone's life is nearing its end, even among the elderly. There's a natural tendency to resist accepting the subtle signals that the body and mind begin to send during this final phase. According to the insights of Edgar Cayce, renowned for his spiritual and medical wisdom, there are delicate patterns that emerge in the last cycle of life. These signs are not certainties, but serve as meaningful indicators that often go unnoticed by family members and healthcare providers. Recognizing these changes can enable us to offer greater comfort, presence, and serenity to those in this sensitive transition. The aim here isn't to evoke fear, but to share knowledge with compassion and respect, illustrating how certain behaviors and physical cues can reveal an unspoken farewell process. Throughout this narrative, we will explore these signs with clarity, empathy, and responsibility, always grounded in Cayce's guidance and accounts. One of the first subtle signs is a gentle shift in the person's vital energy. They may begin to withdraw gradually from daily activities once deemed important. Rising early might no longer be a priority. Conversations tend to shorten, and a desire for silence and tranquility grows. Many interpret this as sadness or apathy, but Cayce viewed it as a natural movement of the soul as it begins to detach from the material realm. This transition is not sudden, but unfolds gradually, often imperceptibly. Family members frequently notice these changes before any formal diagnosis is made. At this stage, an attentive and loving presence can make a profound difference. If this topic resonates with you, consider subscribing for more insights like this. Another key sign is a change in the perception of time. As death approaches, individuals often lose track of days, forget appointments, and become less concerned with schedules. They may mix recent memories with older ones, not necessarily indicating dementia, but rather a subtle disconnection from the linear progression of time. It's as if the soul is preparing for a different dimension where chronological time is no longer relevant. This shift can be distressing for those close to them, but understanding it as part of a natural cycle can offer comfort and patience. It's not an abandonment of reality, but a gentle transition deserving gentle support. Alterations in sleep patterns are also common. Those nearing their final months may sleep excessively or experience persistent insomnia. Their body's natural rhythms seem to adjust, possibly as a preparation for what lies beyond physical existence. During this time, vivid dreams often occur, visions of loved ones who have passed or encounters that defy conventional explanation. Cayce saw these dreams as spiritual communications, not mere delusions. Sleep becomes a space for preparation, connection, and reconnection with subtle realms. Attentive, non-judgmental listening during these moments can reveal messages of significance. Appetite and thirst may also diminish markedly. Many individuals stop feeling hunger or the need for liquids, which can be alarming. Cayce interpreted this behavior as a sign that the body is disconnecting from physical needs, gradually disengaging from matter itself. While medical oversight is essential to prevent suffering, it's crucial to recognize that refusal of food may not be resistance or illness, but a natural part of the transition. Care should be tender and respectful, emphasizing comfort and dignity rather than insistence. Changes in gaze and communication are also notable. The sparkle in the eyes might fade, gestures become slower, and speech may diminish or shift toward recalling past memories rather than engaging with the present. Cayce explained that this occurs because the spirit begins to revisit significant life moments, preparing for the final departure. Loving, attentive listening to these reminiscences is one of the most powerful ways to express love and presence. Recognizing the importance of these memories affirms the person's dignity and value. Emotional sensitivity often increases during this phase. People may become more easily moved, cry without obvious reason, or display a gentle sweetness even amid hardship. Casey saw this heightened emotional openness as a sign of spiritual expansion, a deepening connection to what truly matters. Such sensitivity can be accompanied by a desire for reconciliation or forgiveness, as old pride or resentment gives way to a sincere longing for peace. For those caring for someone in this state, understanding that these feelings are meaningful parts of internal healing fosters respect and compassion. A remarkable phenomenon Casey described is the experience of terminal lucidity, a sudden return of clarity and awareness shortly before death. Individuals who have been confused or weak may suddenly recognize loved ones, speak clearly, and express meaningful thoughts. This moment can last minutes or hours, but is profoundly significant. Casey viewed it as a gift from the soul, a final opportunity to share love, resolve issues, and say goodbye. Attentiveness and openness during this time can provide invaluable closure. The environment also plays a crucial role. Casey emphasized that the space where the person spends their last days influences their serenity and transition. Chaotic, noisy, or emotionally charged surroundings can cause unrest even if the individual is unconscious. A calm, clean, and peaceful setting, preferably with natural light and gentle music, eases the soul's departure. Small gestures such as placing meaningful objects nearby or maintaining a serene presence can facilitate a gentle transition. Respecting this silence and tranquility is an act of deep love, ensuring the person's final moments are filled with peace. Supporting someone through this process can evoke feelings of helplessness or uncertainty. Casey reassured that there is no perfect way to act. The most important thing is genuine presence. Sitting quietly, holding their hand, listening with compassion, these simple acts carry profound significance. Avoiding denial or superficial reassurances allows space for honest and heartfelt goodbyes. Such sincere care transforms the farewell into a sacred act filled with love and respect. Another subtle sign involves changes in attachment to possessions and surroundings. The person may show less interest in clothing, belongings, or their environment, often passing on items or organizing old papers and photos. Casey believed these gestures symbolize a desire to complete life cycles, leave a legacy, and connect across generations. Recognizing and honoring this instinct fosters a sense of continuity and love. A curious occurrence Casey described is sudden lucidity, where individuals who have been weak or confused unexpectedly become alert, recognize loved ones, and engage in meaningful dialogue. This can be a final gift, an opportunity for the person to express feelings, share insights, or simply say farewell. Cherishing these moments without question or expectation helps preserve their sacredness. Casey also pointed out that the environment's energy influences the process. Quiet, harmonious spaces support peaceful detachment from the physical body, whereas chaotic surroundings may hinder it. Creating a serene atmosphere with gentle music, comforting objects, and natural light helps facilitate a gentle transition. For those accompanying the loved one, this period can be emotionally challenging. Casey emphasized that presence, authenticity, and love are the most vital. There are no perfect words or actions, just genuine caring. Sharing memories, quietly holding hands, and respecting silences often provide the greatest comfort. It's important to avoid rushing or insisting on explanations, but instead to accept and honor the person's unique journey. Throughout this process, many individuals notice a profound shift in the relationship with the physical environment. The person may begin to show indifference to material things, focusing instead on intangible connections or preparing to leave behind physical possessions. These acts, passing on belongings, organizing personal items, are symbolic gestures of closure and love, rooted in deep intuitive wisdom. Another extraordinary aspect is the phenomenon of final awareness, where individuals unexpectedly regain clarity. These moments serve as precious last exchanges, an opportunity to express love, gratitude, or forgiveness. Recognizing and respecting these brief but meaningful windows can profoundly impact those involved. Finally, Casey emphasized the importance of forgiveness. As the end approaches, old grudges often surface, and emotional burdens may need release. Forgiveness, whether offered or received, has the power to heal deep wounds and bring peace to the soul. Simple acts of reconciliation, honest conversations, or heartfelt gestures of peace can transform the final days into a sanctuary of love. In addition, many individuals express specific last wishes, favorite foods, songs, visits, or quiet moments. Respecting these desires honors the person's individuality and completes their journey with dignity. Ignoring such requests might lead to regret, while attending to them affirms their importance. Casey believed that recognizing these signs and acting with love and respect doesn't predict exact timings, but illuminates the path for both the departing and those who stay. When approached with awareness, death becomes not an end, but a transition, a return to unity and peace. Preparing mentally and emotionally for this stage through honest conversations, recording wishes, and fostering genuine bonds transforms the process into a meaningful passage. He urged us to replace fear with understanding, silence with dialogue, and avoidance with acceptance. The true strength lies in presence, being there fully when it matters most. Such genuine care turns pain into memory, absence into legacy, and love into eternal connection. Recognizing and honoring these signs is an act of profound respect, gratitude, and love. If this reflection resonates with you, consider sharing it. Sometimes a simple insight can bring solace to someone facing their own journey. Our mission is to shed light where there is uncertainty, support where there is silence, and to walk together with compassion. The journey of transition is made of small gestures, conscious choices, and heartfelt presence. Let us cherish each moment with those we love, knowing that the most beautiful farewell is one marked by love, truth, and serenity. To continue exploring these themes, subscribe and activate notifications so we can keep sharing insights that inspire living and loving more consciously. Thank you for your attention and for your presence in this shared journey.